Sup y'all, my name is Patrick Ryan and this is CrossForge Gaming Talking Head. The topic today is going to be a little bit different from the usual video game stuff and talking about Twitch and YouTube that it usually is. Today I'm going to be talking about Netflix and a major deal, actually two major deals that they've just made with two writers. Now usually Netflix is buying movies or television shows or things like that, and lately they've started going after actual talent, actual writers. If you've been paying any attention at all, you already know that Adam Sandler signed a multi-year contract deal with Netflix. This was after his contract with Sony expired. He had said he was getting kind of tired of doing movies for Sony and had kind of just started doing whatever it was he could to have an excuse to go to some exotic location and basically have a vacation while also shooting a movie. And because these movies were doing really, really well, Sony kept paying him to do it, but he just wasn't feeling it. He basically acted like he was just wasting their money. So anyway, Adam Sandler is exclusive with Netflix, but that has been a while ago now. More recently, Netflix has gotten two very big writers, Ryan Murphy and Shonda Rhimes. Now, one of those names, if you do recognize it, you probably recognize it as something that, you know, some of your more mature friends watch. Shonda Rhimes has been with ABC for the last 15 years. She's the creator of Grey's Anatomy, How I Met Your Mother, How to Get Away with Murder. Let me turn my phone on silent. It was awfully rude of me. She's done Scandal. A lot of these shows are really, really, really popular on ABC, but they're dramas. Maybe you caught one night and thought it was interesting, but you probably changed the channel. It's just not really in our wheelhouse. It's not to say that they're not good, because I've actually seen quite a few episodes of How to Get Away with Murder from back when I worked at an ABC affiliate here in my hometown. The other big name that they managed to wrap up for Netflix exclusivity is Ryan Murphy. Now, he created shows like Nip Tuck. He was involved in Glee. He's done American Horror Story. He's done a lot more stuff that people who probably come and watch this channel would be interested in than, say, Shonda Rhimes. But that's not to say that Shonda Rhimes' get isn't really, really, really huge. I mean, Shonda Rhimes basically runs dramatic television on network TV anyway. If you're watching drama on network television, you're probably watching a show that she had something to do with. Netflix is further proving that streaming video is the way that we're going to be consuming our media going into the future. It's also one of the reasons why I'm really glad that I got out of the television industry, because that industry's days are numbered. I don't know when, but I would imagine the next 10 or 15 years, this idea of broadcast television is going to sound so antiquated that anything that is around will be for a much older demographic that's just put their foot down and like, no, I'm not going to do this streaming thing. Both of these deals are, of course, multi-year deals, so which means that anything they create while they're under the contract of Netflix will own. Shonda Rhimes is still going to be involved in her shows on ABC until those shows have been played out and end, because she does still have contractual obligation to run those shows. And even if she didn't, I mean, she created them. They're her babies. If I were her, I wouldn't want to just hand it off to somebody either unless I absolutely had to. So she's still going to be doing that. Ryan Murphy will probably still be attached to anything that he's got out there that he's doing, like American Horror Story, because that's still a show that is in production. And these contracts that they signed with Netflix are huge. Shonda Rhimes' contract is somewhere in the $100 million range. Ryan Murphy's contract is somewhere in the $300 million range. So Netflix is definitely throwing around their muscle. They're definitely putting big money and big muscle behind these original shows. And I think it's really smart of them to start going after talent rather than just buying shows individually. Because now, you know, everything that these two talented writers create, Netflix owns it outright. That's it. It's theirs. They can do whatever they want with it. And both of these people, right, even if you're not into the kind of stuff that they do, both of these people are very talented and they create very, very, very good shows. And this is good for Netflix, and it's good for the future of streaming media. I'm excited when I see that Hulu and Amazon Prime and Netflix and Twitch, they're starting to pick these things up, and even YouTube is getting into this. And this is the future. This is the big wide open space, and we're a part of it, and we're really pushing that. And when I say we, I'm not just talking about CrossForge Game, but I'm talking about all of you out there who are watching content like this, and a lot of other really great names like Philip DeFranco and Dave Rubin and Review Tech USA and Linus Tech Tips and all these stuff, like, we have an opportunity here to kind of make this our own and to really improve the way that we consume media, the way that we consume news, the way that we interact with each other, the way that we share things with each other. It's really awesome. I'm glad to see that it's happening. Good on you, Netflix. And you know what? Good on you, Shonda Rhimes and Ryan Murphy, because I know if somebody waved that kind of money in front of my face, I wouldn't think twice about it. I'd be like, sure, I'll take $100 million from you and you can own whatever it is. Yes, what I'm saying is I would sell out. So if somebody wants to buy stuff that I do, I'll do it. I'm sure I'll be a corporate shill. I don't mind. I'm just kidding. I like doing this. I would never sell out. Thanks for watching this episode of CrossForge Gaming Talking Heads. My name's Patrick Ryan. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I'm going to get this thing with the thumb right eventually. Click the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell icon so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. Go check us out on Patreon and consider being a patron subscriber for as little as $1 a month so you can get those cool Patreon rewards. Go check us out on Twitch and on Facebook and on Twitter and everywhere else that you can find great content from CrossForge Gaming. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.